Today we're going to talk about the myths and facts about salt. Salt is an item we consume on a daily basis. Some call it healthy, some call it unhealthy. An average Indian consumes 15 to 20 grams of salt on a daily basis. That's not really the requirement. The need is just 5 to 8 grams. So for an item we consume on a daily basis, it is very important to know about its good things, the bad things. So let's discuss everything about salt in this particular video. Namaste everyone, welcome back to Jovies. Let's begin by talking about the myths that we all have when it comes to salt. The number one myth: it is said that instead of salt, if we use the pink salt, the rock salt, the Himalayan salt, we get the add-on benefits. This is a myth. There is barely a difference. Salt is salt. Hardly you can say 5 to 10% of difference. The second one, it is said that salt is unhealthy. That's not true. Salt, which is sodium chloride, the main use is to maintain the blood pressure of a person. There are various advantages. We'll talk about this in the later part of the video, but it is not true that salt is unhealthy. It is pretty much a requirement. Talking about the third myth that we all have when it comes to salt, it is said for every high blood pressure patient, they must not take salt. It is not good. This is not true. There are two kinds of high blood pressure patients. Number one, the salt sensitive high blood pressure, salt insensitive high blood pressure. Cases where salt is taken in excess, the blood pressure shoots, those are the salt sensitive patients. For cases where salt doesn't really play a role, but stress or there are other factors that jump in, those are the salt insensitive high blood pressure patient. There is also another myth which we have, is that there is no substitute of salt. This is not true. These days in the market we have the low sodium salts that are available. It is basically a combination of sodium and potassium. Many of the companies make these kinds of salts. Before we talk about the advantage, let us first understand about the disadvantages of salt. The number one disadvantage of salt in Ayurveda, it is explained as kapha nasti kandu shot. Kaph, it is one of the three doshas, the Vat Pitta Kapha. Nasti is without, Kandu is the itching, Shot is the swelling. For all the conditions where itching is present, the chronic, the stubborn, and some of the incurable condition, the world's number one skin condition, psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, fungal infection, all these cases where patient is suffering from years and years. In these conditions, we see that the patient's condition is not improving at all. In over 10,000 plus conditions across the globe, we've seen one factor where patients recover faster and they see lifelong results. It is the Nirlavan Ahar, which is the salt-less diet. If the patient is restricting the intake of salt, if they're avoiding salt, they recover way faster. This is for all the incurable and the chronic stubborn skin condition, because low salt or no salt reduces cough, thereby reducing the itching in the body. So with an Ayurvedic treatment, with a proper diet, with Panchakarma, we see lifelong results, but Nirlavan Ahar speeds up the recovery process. So we also know that the Shot is seen because of the high cough. Shot is the swelling. So for all the conditions where swelling is present, there is fluid retention. For kidney related disorders, kidney failure, heart failure, for all these conditions, salt is not good. For even the high blood pressure patients or salt sensitive patients or patients of stroke and paralysis where high blood pressure plays a very important role, salt is not good for all these people. These are some of the disadvantages, but along with these, there are various advantages of salt as well. The number one advantage, salt, which is sodium chloride, the basic benefit is to maintain the blood pressure of the person. If there is no salt, the blood pressure really drops. For those people who have low blood pressure, if they experience this, then the salt is the basic need. They require salt for sure. Second one, salt has no calories. So weight gain, weight loss doesn't really matter unless and until you really want to look aesthetic. If you're into bodybuilding or men's physique, classic physique, women's physique, then you need to restrict salt during the bodybuilding hours or during the competition days. So that's about salt, but it doesn't have any calories. So no weight loss, no weight gain, doesn't really matter. Another benefit is of course the taste, which is one reason why we add a lot of salt into our meal, or over the buttermilk, over lemon juice, over a lot of items in general. Even if we add a pinch of salt over our meal, over our dish, we really feel like eating it. It tastes really good. Another benefit, about iodized salt for thyroid, for goiter. In India, it was said that iodine should be added in salt. So all these are some of the benefits. The basic benefit is to maintain the blood pressure of the person. So these are some of the myths, the facts, advantages, disadvantages that we all should know when it comes to the item that we consume on a daily basis. Any doubts, any questions, let us know in the comment section below. Do like this video, do share it further. Until next time, from Jovis and the team, look impressive, be progressive.